Hey guys, good morning. It's Hub. It's a little brisk this morning here in Wilkes County. I'm actually up on the mountain at my aunt's house. I came up to check on my grandmother who's up here alone, and my aunt's out of town, so I came to check on her and then came to check on my aunt's house. But I want to give a shout out real quick and give an update. Took Little Hub over to registration for CDL school yesterday over at Caldwell Community College. If you're in this part of North Carolina, check those folks out if you're getting a CDL, because they're top notch. They are the best. But we've had a little bit of excitement around here. The other day we had a big storm come through. If you watch the news and keep up with weather that's not around you, something that's rare for our parts, we had a tornado that came through. And so we've still probably got, we had over 20,000 people without power. They've got some people on, they've got town back on, downtown. So I was able to go get some coffee this morning, which yesterday, let me tell you how I had to make coffee yesterday. And this was a challenge. All right, no power. We got no power at the house. So I ran to town to see if anything was open. Well, there was one place open, but it was backed up beyond belief. I mean, the drive-through was backed up out the street and people backed out the door going in. So I wasn't going to trouble with that. So I went home and I thought, I've got my inverter from the truck. I wonder if I can do it without blowing a fuse if I plug it into the car. So I plugged it in the car and plugged the coffee pot into it, and the minute I turned it on, pop, blew the fuse. So that didn't work. I didn't think it would, but so then I was sitting there scratching my head going, I gotta have a cup of coffee. And the wife, she's gotta have her coffee, because if she doesn't have her coffee, she gets real grumpy. With no power and hanging around the house, nothing to do with a grumpy wife is not a smart thing. So I had to come up with a way to make coffee. So I got the water kettle out. Put some water in it, and I went out to the grill. And I fired the grill up, and I set the kettle on the grill. And I brought the water to a boil. Then I dug down through the cabinet, and I found where I had a French press. Got the coffee put in the French press, brought the water to a boil, poured the water in, let it steep for 3 to 4 minutes, poured her a great gourmet French press cup of coffee. She wasn't grumpy anymore, so it was good. So, but we're still without power at our house and still without power up here. That's the reason I'm coming up checking on my grandmother, who will not come down the mountain and stay with us or anything else. So, got up this morning and went to the Bojangles and got a hot cup of coffee and some biscuits. And took some home to the family and then came up here to check on her. She's doing fine. Her house was a lot warmer than ours.